apology. If you guys hear anything in the background, we got some work going on at the house, but it's all good. We just push right on through this. Shouldn't be too much noise. So, we're here today to talk about subscribing, and commenting to the video, because that's very important. But that's not all we're talking about today. We're going to talk about degus, an animal that most people probably have never heard anything about. So, before we mess with them at all here, we're going to talk a little bit about where they're from. Another name for them is the kangaroo mouse squirrel. They are from central Chile. They are 9 to 12 inches long, typically. Now, when it comes to their behavior in the wild, this is the cool thing about these guys. They're going to live almost just like prairie dogs. They're going to be under the ground. They're going to work together. They're going to build extensive burrows. The females will share the caretaking of the young. They have 15 distinct different sounds that they can make that they know that scientists have figured out mean different things to the group. So they have sentinels. They have people that are looking for this, looking for that, and they can communicate all these things with each other. Because of that, they're a highly social animal, which means that you're not going to be able to keep just one unless you're pretty much just spending all your time with this one. So their diet, these things are sugar intolerant, which means you are not able to feed them anything with sugar. You have to look and make sure if you're buying commercial food for them that it is sugar, there's no sugar in it at all. Not hidden in any of the ingredients. These guys will develop diabetes quicker than the fat guy that likes cake, okay? It'll happen real fast. They're intolerant to it. So no sugar. Other than that, lots of greens. They'll eat some veggies, celery, things like that. But really, they just like hay. You can really feed them roundabouts the same kind of diet you would a rabbit, and they're going to thrive off of that. As far as caging goes, as you can see, they're in a full metal cage like this for a reason. They can chew through plastic in no time. So if you're going to have them in something, it needs to be either full metal or full glass. Full metal is preferable over glass for the simple reason that it provides more ventilation. I personally would like to experiment with doing a hybrid where it's like a glass bottom and a wire top. So that way they have a place where the glass is to burrow down in. I think it would be so cool to have these things like almost like an ant colony, right? You've got the glass, you've got all these burrows going down into the tank, and you can just see these guys kind of almost acting naturally underneath of the ground. I think that'd be so cool, and that might be something we do in the future. So this is 2 males and 2 females that will be breeding together. We will have offspring in the future. One thing I will say that I've noticed with these guys is they are very jumpy. Some of the sounds that they make are very cute. They do like to bite sometimes, depending on the animal. I have a few of them here that I can touch, and I have a few of them that will not let me. So, this girl here, she always lets me pick her up. And the way that I know it's her is because she's got kind of like a mark on her eye, like almost like she was bit by one of her siblings or something when she was playing growing up. And she's really cool. And one of the things that I've noticed that they love to do here, if you get them inside one of these balls here, they do really enjoy this. I really do need to get them a bigger metal cage and figure something out there, because they really do like to move around a lot. So one of the things that I noticed, I threw her in a ball a few days ago, and she was just all over the room. Probably on camera now, she's camera shy, she's probably not going to do anything. Other than her, one thing that I've noticed with these guys is, so they're all hiding from me right now. So, if I'm in here and with my hand and I'm moving slow, I'm just kind of petting them like this, they don't like it, but I feel like this is how I'm going to start getting them more and more used to me. But other than that, I think maybe I can start trying to go underneath of them, picking them up just a little bit, so that way they realize that I'm not here to hurt them. And just do this for a second. and then kind of just let them go, because they are social creatures, which means I think they can be worked with, and I think they will end up calming down for me more. But they're just really cool, and I thought they would just be something new that we could work with. I think they're going to make excellent pets, and let's face it, if they're not excellent pets, I know they'll be excellent feeders. So, thank you all for watching Hillbilly Herpetology, and y'all come back and see us here soon.